Welcome back to Bingers Bricks. My name is Ben. Today we're focusing on building a fence barrier to our roads on our second tier. We're also going to be opening up a little bit of fan mail and taking a quick trip to the Lego store. So let's not waste any time. Here we go. All right, you guys, it has been a minute since we have been in the Lego store, so let's go check it out. It felt really nice being back in the Lego store, everybody, especially back on the pick-a-brick wall to see a lot of the odds and end pieces and just really the new pieces that we had on the wall. I loved the rock panels. I honestly wish I would have grabbed some more. Love the different ladders, a lot of different colored plate, which was really cool. We also had a lot of different tiles. We had 1x4 white tiles, 2x4 white tiles, a lot of 2x2 tan tiles as well, just along with a lot of different colored brick. And obviously our main goal was to really try to get the 1x4 curved and straight white fence pieces for our second tier barrier today for our projects. But again, just a lot of different green plates and, you know, those oval nougat tiles. So just an awesome day on the pad wall. I know we're going to be getting a few of these sets a little late, but here are some of the sets that we still need. So we still need to get the newer Disney Castle. We have the old one. I do want to build the new one and put that in the Lego City and put the old one up on the shelf. We do need the Sanderson Sisters Hocus Pocus set as well as the Disney Up House. And then moving over to Brickheads, we still need to get Moana and Merida. We still need to get the Chip and Dale, as well as potentially getting Cruella and Maleficent. So we do have a lot of different things that we still need to get. Obviously, we've got most of them in the past year, but definitely a few that we want to try to get here before things retire. Just got back from the Lego store. I know we talked a little bit about some of the future sets we want to buy, some of the pad wall pieces, but didn't really get a chance to talk about what we actually purchased here. So we did end up getting 1.5 cups. Primary goal was again to just get those white fence pieces, some tile, and just some odds and end pieces that we'll end up using in the Lego City at some point. We did get one of our larger 15x15 base plates, also 2 road packs here to help just again finish off the second tier. One thing I didn't show was we actually stopped off at our local bricks and minifig store as well to pick up some of our dark gray plate, and I want to show you what we're using that dark gray plate for here. As you briefly saw in our intro, this is really what I want our final product to look like, just using those white fence pieces to sit on top of our road plates, and then also the white tiles to help interlock some of the white fence pieces together. Really, our primary goal is just to make sure that the minifigures and cars don't slip and slide off of the second tier. Now, I want to talk just a little bit more about the height that our roads are sitting at on the second tier, as they are sitting 4 plates tall. Now, as you can see, we do have our base plate and then 2 plates on top of that. And then on top of that, we are also adding our actual road plate, which also sits 2 plates tall. Now, the reason that we're shooting for 4 plates tall is the fact that our mill system, we have our modulars sitting on 5 plates. Now, you look at our base plate, on top of that, we have our bricks, right? Our bricks sit 3 plates tall. We also have the secondary plate here that all the tiles sit on. So if we add that up, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then also the tiles equals 5. So we want it to sit 4 tall so we can still have a little bit of a curb here. That is our tiles. We've got that road plate back onto the second tier. Now, before we start putting some of the white fence pieces onto our second tier, I do want to build the rest of our road plates. And while I'm building the rest of our road plates here, take a quick look at the Greenville Drive baseball game that we went to. On the big screen. Time for some baseball. Ollie, are you excited? Hey, are you excited for some baseball? Yeah, buddy. Oh no, it's starting to rain. Oh yeah. Well, that stinks. All right, everybody, we are walking around Fluor Field. I probably should have mentioned this a little bit ago, but they are partners and a separate division of the Boston Red Sox. As you can see, they have the green monster in the background there, if I could find it. There we go. And so we did a reading program. Ollie says hi. And so we got a chance to walk around the entire field and super excited for the game, baby. Are you ready, Ollie?
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, you guys. So we had to leave the game early. The rain delay pushed everything back. The kids needed to come home and go to sleep. So we left after the 5th inning when we were losing 5-1. After we left, they came back, scored 7 runs in the 6th inning to win, and we missed the entire thing. So very bummed about that, but had so much fun. Road plates are put together. We have our 1x4 plates on the side ready for our fence pieces. Let's get started. The barrier on the second tier is in and complete. I think it all looks pretty good. As you can see, we are missing some of our white tile to put on top of our fence here, but it is something that, again, we can fix that down the road. So we need some straight tile, 1x4 tile, and then also some 1x4 and 1x3 tile for our turns. But other than that, everything looks pretty good. Now I want to talk about a few upcoming projects that we're going to be working on. Mine is finishing off some of our road plates within the Lego City. There are a few projects that I want to continue to work on, and one of them is over here with the corner garage. As you see now, we have our road plates, we have our sidewalk, and then we have our corner garage. Now, it looks cool, but the only thing is it's not realistic, right? Where you have to drive on the road and then hop a curb to get over into the corner garage, fill up your tank, or actually get in the garage. So what we want to do is just continue the road all the way over to the modular and then utilize some of these rounded 2x2 slope pieces to just kind of create a little bit more of a rounded edge instead of a sharp curb. Now we run into that same issue over here with the fire brigade. So kind of doing the same thing, continue the road, take out this light gray and really utilize those slope pieces over here as well. Project number 2 takes place over here next to the courthouse. Now we've had this blank greenery area over here for quite a while. It's been a little bit of an eyesore just as I've been wanting to switch it out with gray plate and really do something unique next to the courthouse, especially since we have such an awesome mock with the courthouse. So what I've come up with is just kind of a more relaxing area where people can just walk around, creating more of a path to just relax again, have some sort of greenery with some trees, and then also utilizing some of the different tiles to, again, give a little bit of contrast between couple different colors here and some of the different pad pieces that we've found here in the past. So creating a little bit more of a tile pattern going throughout this little walking area, and again, just adding in some trees to create a little bit more of just a relaxing vibe over here next to the courthouse. Our last project is to finally get a motorized train within the Lego City. Now, unfortunately, it is not going to be the Hogwarts train. We are going to start our search for a passenger train, primarily because the passenger train is already motorized. We don't have to buy the extra pieces. We don't have to buy the hub, the battery to get this thing motorized and to get it moving around the Lego City. So we'll be able to kind of plug and play with the passenger train. And that's kind of why we're going that route. So I'm super excited to finally get that within the Lego City. But let's go take a look at a piece of fan mail that we just received. Before we get a chance to wrap this video up, everybody, I want to talk a little bit more about a piece of fan mail that we received from someone called Build with Travis. Build with Travis is an awesome guy. We've been talking back and forth here for the past few weeks, and he has his own YouTube channel. It's just Build with Travis on YouTube, so please make sure you go check him out. And I want to extend this to anybody else. If anybody would like to get a shout out on our YouTube channel, please hit us up in our comment section or in our DMs on Instagram. It's just @BingersBricks, and I'd love to talk more about that. I wanted to jump into the letter, and Travis starts off with just saying how he enjoys watching our channel, watching the city come together, and asks us more about how long we've been collecting Lego and how long we've been building the Lego City. And it's been just under a year and a half for both, as we started with some of our modulars, such as the Assembly Square, the Sesame Street mock, as well as like Birch's Books and the Daily Bugle. So I do want to do some sort of like glow up video where we look back at where we started and really where we've come to, just because we've done a lot of work just budgeting, make sure that we have enough money for some of the pieces that we bought and some of the modulars. So wanted to do that. Travis also goes on to talk a little bit more about how we actually purchased one of the Lego police stations from him that we used to build our courthouse. And so we're obviously super appreciative. And I know he goes on to talk a little bit more about how he wants to do that same set, as he loved the video that we created and really thinks it looks really good. Also goes on to talk about how he enjoys building Lego with his wife, his kids, and really just how kind of nerdy they are with, doing Dungeons and Dragons through Lego, as well as collecting minifigs and other things as well. He does go on to ask a little bit more about us as well, and really the connection that we have with his wife. Loves to, do things with him. And my wife doesn't necessarily love to collect Lego, but she does enjoy going into Lego City and seeing things, as well as my kids love to go into the Lego City, play around / sometimes destroy some of the sets, but I enjoy seeing how much fun they have doing it. So really that obviously is the best thing for me. Now, again, just thank you so much for Build with Travis. Make sure you go check him out. And again, reach out if you guys would like me to do the same thing. But thank you so much for stopping by, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Make sure you like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, and we'll be seeing everybody soon.